We're back. The We Trying Boys. I'm Leroy. That's
I'm Michael.
yep.
Uh,
Short and sweet, man.
for, that wasn't the issue. I just in the I guess the almost 40 or so videos we've done so far on the new channel. I don't think we've used the term "we trying boys" yet, but maybe that'll be us, the "we trying boys."
We Trying Boys.
Okay, cool. So you got me here for a surprise reaction to something. You're excited
I
about it.
I just
I don't know
found
what this is.
I don't know what it is either. I saw a clip of something and I was like, oh, you're
So
leaning into
do we even know? Is this safe for work?
yeah, yeah.
Sure it is.
It's a
Okay.
real movie. It's a real movie. It's just when
Okay.
you see what you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, okay, what
Oh.
am I in for? And so that's why I was like, so it's called Not Okay. It goes back into something that we talked about in previous videos, social media, how social media affects people, and like what you do with your social media influence and presence. Kind of like what we're doing, but not like I don't want to compare the two, but we're talking to people who don't know us. We're trying to build a following, trying to build a channel. That's kind of what this person is doing, and I thought
Okay.
it'd be interesting to see um, what you willing to do.
Oh man, I don't want to look in the mirror at myself, but okay, let's go.
All right, hold on. So I need to go here.
Now, yeah, make sure you share the tab, not the window.
Tab, right?
Yes, share the Chrome tab, and
Got
make
it.
sure you're sharing the audio on it.
Yep, share tab audio.
Okay.
You ready?
You should probably make it like full.
Full.
Yeah, so you don't see all this other stuff on the side.
Is it full?
It is now. Yeah,
All right. Playing.
you got the mute on.
Shut up.
Viewer discretion advised.
Have you ever wanted to be noticed so badly you didn't even care what it was for?
Okay.
Danny Sanders might actually be the worst person we've ever covered on this show.
Acting like she was the victim turned a lot of people after her.
I was just gonna bleach the front bits, but I'm really not trying to get mistaken for Danny Sanders.
This is so messed up, isn't it, Kevin?
White women.
My name is Danny Sanders, and on April 10th,
A string of terrorist attacks struck Paris.
I almost died.
Just kidding.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. What do you
Oh,
think?
I think it comes out on July 29th, the day after my birthday. So,
Should have seen that coming.
I mean,
That's my
all
fault.
these,
That's my
yeah,
fault.
that is your fault. All these networks, man, they bringing stuff to me. I appreciate it. Who's that actress? Is that the girl from, is that Zoe Deutsch?
Yes.
Okay, glad I remembered her name.
Yes.
Because I did not like her in, she wasn't my favorite part of Zombieland 2. But
Oh, I loved her in Zombieland
I,
too.
I
But
know.
that's not
We talked
that's
about that.
but that's not why I liked it. So here's the synopsis. It's from 20th Century Fox Canada, which is interesting. They still call it 20th Century Fox Canada on their YouTube channel when it's just 20th Century.
Right.
So, Not Okay follows Danny Sanders, an aimless aspiring writer with no friends, no romantic prospects, and worst of all, no followers, who fakes an Instagram-friendly trip to Paris in hopes of boosting her social media clout. When a terrifying incident strikes the City of Lights, Danny unwittingly falls into a lie bigger than she ever imagined. She returns a hero, even striking up a friendship with Rowan, a school shooting survivor dedicated to societal change and scooping up the man of her dreams, Colin. As an influencer and advocate, Danny finally has the life and audience she's always wanted. But it's only a matter of time before the facade cracks and she learns the hard way that the internet loves a takedown.
The internet does love a takedown.
I like when I saw that, I was like, this is interesting. And also the fact that it's on Disney Plus, because Disney Plus has shied away from a lot of stuff and they've gotten a lot of backlash for. So I'm interested. It's interesting that it's going to be on Disney Plus and not Hulu.
Yeah, and it was interesting that when Plus started, they made like a big push to the fact that everything's going to be family friendly and it'll be like PG
Mm-hmm.
and G stuff. And I guess
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the directive is from Chappick and all those people on high, but maybe they're like, yo, let's try and branch out and get maybe some older stuff. Maybe they're trying to find a way to grow their subscription base. I don't know, but I think
Well,
it's cool.
you got to remember they also have a problem of Disney Plus had just was so small. That's why it was so cheap. Because if
Mhm.
you remember the price tag that Disney Plus was what, $6.79, $7.99 compared
Something like
to
that. Yeah.
Netflix's. When Netflix was first came out, it was when Netflix was out, when Disney Plus came out, Disney Plus was down here, and then Netflix was up here with what, $14.99, and then they've
Something like
raised the
that. Yeah.
price again. And so now the bundle with Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu brought it up past some of the other ones. But then you got three different streaming
Right.
services, and with the acquisition of Fox, they had all of this stuff that they wanted to put on their channel. So they wanted to broaden the channel so it wasn't just kid stuff.
Mhm.
But I wonder, is this a play to eventually one day maybe shut down Hulu and then migrate everything over to Disney Plus?
I don't know. Only because since they own Hulu, I feel like there's power in the brand of Hulu.
I'll
Because I
give you
think
that.
some people who may not realize that Disney Plus is owned by Hulu's owned by Disney Plus, so maybe they don't want to support Disney Plus, but they'll support Hulu. And Disney Plus is like, we'll get that money anyway we want, whether it's owned by us or not.
Because here's the thing. So when you go on Hulu, I don't know the last time you've been on Hulu. Hulu is
Yesterday,
separated,
I love Hulu.
where they'll be like FX. So FX has, that title that they always play on their channel.
Mhm.
FX has the movies, and then FX now is known for its self-made, its in-house content. Um, what We Do in the Shadows, The Old Man Now, Atlanta,
Mhm.
your show. So the FX has a lot of different things. American Horror Story, Archer, that it's known for. I just, if you'd have told me, if you'd have taken out Disney Plus and you just said basically just Fox Searchlight, I would have never guessed that this would have come to Disney Plus.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely looks like a
Especially,
different type of, because when it first starts, because I could definitely see a version of this that is more kid friendly and probably not as biting as this is going to be. Like, oh, this is a
mm-hmm,
Disney Plus version of this, and you
mm-hmm.
have like little teeny boppers talking about, oh, it's cute or whatever, and we made a little mistake, but we will become friends at the end. But this does not seem that kind of show, and I'm
Not,
happy for that.
not only that, it's the subject matter. I mean, we full disclosure, we both work at as you work as a journalist. I just work at a news station. Um,
All right, keep going.
I mean, I told you my stance on that.
Hmm.
School shootings, mass shootings, terrorist attacks. These are all subject matters I would have never thought Disney Plus would have touched.
Sure.
And it's Kyle Kinane said this, and it's somebody did a write up on his stand up, and this is so sad. It's funny, but it's true. He made a comment. He says that he was talking about, that last mass shooting, not the one that just happened, but the one before that. And it's the joke was so timeless because mass shootings happen all the time. They're American as apple pie now.
Hmm.
The fact that we just had one, and you're just now and you're talking about this in a Disney Plus show, that one of the people that she befriends is a survivor of a mass shooting.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I encourage people to follow their art. I want this tackling the subject matter. I just never thought Disney would be the one to like
I
considering
mean,
how considering how they feel about LGBTQ issues. You
yeah, I
know,
mean, I think they got to grow with the times. That is what everybody's talking about. So even
I'm
Disney Plus, like, well, we'll get on it too.
I mean, the fact that the people who were doing, the biggest controversy they had was whether or not, Beyonce should be in The Lion King. And it, like I said, when I saw this, I was like, let me hit Michael with this because I like the beginning, that first, hold on, let me share screen because this is what attracted me to it. Um, that right there Warning: this film contains an unlikable female protagonist.
Yeah,
That right there was just like, okay, that's what. And then is it Deutsch?
I always say Zoe Deutsch, but I don't know.
Zoe Deutsch, because again, I loved her in Zombieland too, but just the fact of that was the first thing. And I know
Mhm.
this is like a comedy, I'm quite sure there's some message we're supposed to get out of it, but we're in an age, it's 2022. They just like they leaned into it. This is an unlikable female protagonist,
Yeah,
and I thought that right there was something that they were just like, no f's given.
yeah, I think that's cool. Hopefully, the movie's good and people react to it so that Disney will continue to make this kind of stuff, and they won't shy away from it because obviously everybody, you vote with your dollar, you vote, with your dollar, with your money. So
Mhm.
if they get a big enough fan base to watch this, maybe they'll continue to make more stuff like this, which would be great.
Um, I I personally like the cast. I like the fact that Zoe Deutsch, um, Dylan O'Brien plays the the heartthrob or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
Um, the person I really like is Karen Sony. He plays Kevin, the guy who is like white women. I
Yeah,
like him and everything
Dupender or
he's in.
whatever.
Yes, I
Yeah.
like him and everything he's in. So I'm excited for him. Um, yeah, that's it. This is what I want to spring on you.
Okay. Nice surprise. Hopefully, any more surprises they will be along the same token as this, and I'll
They
be like,
won't.
yeah.
They won't.
Well, see, you should have just been like, you don't know. You shouldn't have told me, but all right, fair
Oh
enough.
yeah, my surprises will be surprises.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
great. You guys can follow along in the surprises by commenting, subscribing to our YouTube channel right here. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all that we trying, y'all. Let us know. Are you excited for this? Do you want to see more stuff like this come out from Disney Plus? And yeah, we'll be back with more videos and reactions and surprise stuff when Leroy comes up with it. We out.
Peace.